It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel like welcoming you to this, the 37th episode of Let's Play Earth Defense Force 2017. I've got a pair of free shortish levels to show you in a brisk fashion. Let's start with level 31, Advance. Advance.
Select initiating operations.
The Hectors have infiltrated the city area. Initiate combat. Protect the civilians.
This isn't a particularly difficult level. Once again, we're just in a city up against some Hectors. Even on the hardest difficulty modes, the fact that we've got a bunch of guys with us means that for at least the beginning portion, we have little to fear. Especially with all these civilians around, which will be priority targets for our enemies, allowing us to bust them up with our guns and stuff, like so. Also of note, the tiny Hectors make their disappointing return. They're mainly noticeable by the fact that they explode when you shoot them a lot sooner than the regular Hectors. They are not a problem. They are never a problem. Weapon-wise, this time we brought along the AF-19 assault rifle, a good all-round weapon for busting up dudes with bullets and things, and also the Stringer J2, a peculiar piercing variety of sniper's rifle. Let's hope the enemies line up for us. By this point of the invasion, I would have thought this exact situation would be fairly routine for the Earth Defense Force. Not sure why they're posting such large casualties. There was a Vagulta at the very start of this level. I eschewed it though, because I've frankly done a lot of shooting up Hectors with a Vagulta recently. I thought it'd be nice to, shoot them up with something else. Also, it moves very slowly. Unlike Storm 1, who, look at him go, whoosh, zoom. We're going to do some rolls. Oh. No. No good. The artillery Hectors are in full effect here. Don't stand still, or you will regret it.
This just in. The fortress spotted in eastern Japan has launched a cannon attack. In less than an hour, the fortress has managed to level the entire city. Anyone living in central Japan is advised to evacuate to somewhere far away.
Well, everybody get off of Japan, I suppose.
Storm 1's managed to deliver a huge blow to the enemy. He's one hell of a soldier. Give Storm 1 some reinforcements. All Ranger teams to Area J4. Roger.
It's alright, guys. I think I got this. Unfortunately, these enemies, while they're lining up, they're a bit too tall to get much use out of the Stringer.
This is Ranger 52. We've arrived at the location.
The Rangers have arranged themselves onto the battlefield. A little bit too late, perhaps. I suppose at least the entire EDF force, except for Storm 1, isn't going to die this time, so that's a victory for the EDF if ever there was one. Good job, guys. Good job on not being horribly killed by robots as usual. There we go. That's how you Stringer. That's how it's done. One more robot and he's menacing our guys. No longer shall he menace our guys. Bazam! No rest for the wicked, or indeed Storm 1, as this war continues. In Mission 32, Marche. Mission 32, Marche. You might not have had time to read that, because I didn't do the thing I usually do. Oh well. You can rewind and pause the video if you're that interested. I suspect you aren't interested at all because of the action that's currently happening on screen. Here we are in the ruined city map with a bunch of spiders coming at us. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. That is a bumload of spiders. maybe even several bum loads. Let's release some explosions, get the green smellies out, and watch them fly. The mission description says we are to protect these snipers. That's a complete lie. We can still finish the mission even if they all perish. EDF is not a game for escort quests or protection quests, or any quests of that matter except for the quest of killing everything. There we go. A new wave has spawned in the distance. Let's deal with that. There's 3 waves, I believe, in total. The nice thing about this mission is we can actually leave some of the spiders behind for our friends to deal with. They're quite handy, those snipers. They'll take quite a few out. When I played through this on hardest mode, I actually managed to complete this level just using explosives, even like really quite powerful explosives, the ones that would kill me if a spider got close, simply because any spider that did get close enough was killed by the snipers.
The Ravager's four-legged fortress has not ceased its attacks. The amount of destruction continues to escalate. Tokyo is turning into a pile of rubble.
Tokyo, more like Tokyo, no, I'm being destroyed by a giant walking quadruped fortress. I'm a talking city and I'm dying. Dying like all these spiders are about to. Yes, the 3rd and final wave has spawned and it's on its way over here. It goes without saying that this is one of the harder levels in the game to complete on Inferno mode. There's a lot of spiders and spiders do a lot of damage. And they take a lot of killing. The best method for doing this level is to simply equip the most powerful turret in the game, the Zexa, I believe. Equip that as your first weapon, and then also equip it as your second weapon. And then just sort of drop a load of turrets and lead the spiders towards them. That's all it takes. Well, also takes a lot of running away while you're waiting for the turrets to reload. In general, you want to be sort of staggering them. You're reloading one set of turrets while the other one's still unloading its bullets into all of the fleshy spider flesh. That's all the spiders! Yeah! Woo! EDF! EDF! That's 2 missions in a row where some of our guys survived. It is a flipping miracle.
Select a mission.
Let's hope more miracles are coming our way in Mission 33, Surprise. Mission 33, Surprise.
Select a difficulty. Going into combat.
Hold your fire! Let's get closer!
The four-legged fortress is currently being resupplied. Now's our chance. Begin operation.
We haven't seen the quadruped fortress for a while, but here it is in the distance, flanked by a pair of carriers, which are going to be dropping ants on us like nobody's business.
Take down the gunships and the spaceships first. We want to isolate the fortress.
Some good battle advice there from our battle commander, Mr. General EDF man. Although the fortress now lies dormant, it shall soon awake from its deep slumber and causes all sorts of problems. Before that issue arises, we want to make sure there's no giant ants all up in our bizwiz. So let's go and take the fight to the dropships and make them drop out the sky like the ships that they probably are. Definitely are. Pretty sure they're ships. There's a lot of ants between us and the dropships though, so this shall be a little bit of a struggle. We brought along the Goliath D2, so we can make short work of these horrible dropships, hopefully. The wide shot will do a lot more damage though once we get up close. I think I've used the wide shot A1 before, but it is a very nice, very good crowd control weapon, which is definitely what we need at this particular moment. As there is a crowd of enemies trying to destroy us with acid. Bad timing, all my weapons need to be reloaded just as the hatch opened. No problem, however, because I put a shotgun in it and then it dropped out the sky. Just as planned. Exactly as I anticipated. Storm 1 is of course invincible to giant flying saucers falling through the ground. No problems here. As the fortress awakes, the game makes another compelling argument for turning off the cinematic camera. I refuse to, though.
This is Scout 4. The fortress has started to move. We didn't make it in time. Troops, attack the fortress now. Don't let it get away.
Unfortunately, the walking fortress is going to get away, as this is not the mission in which we take it down in. That's the next mission.
Look! Some kind of invisible walls blocking our fire!
The enemy is using an electromagnetic shield. It is being used to protect part of the fortress.
Pro tip, shoot around the shield. That's the second enemy spawner down. Unfortunately, one more spawner exists, that being the spawner inside of the walking fortress. We can't really do much about that now, can we? No, we can't. We can get up there and attempt to cause damage, but as I said earlier, we're not going to blow up the fortress this mission. So there is very little point. The various laserous turrets upon the walking fortress's various regions would be a much better target than the spawner itself at the moment. It is a bad idea to stand directly beneath the fortress while all those laser cannons are active. Your health will be forfeit.
HQ! The fortress has begun deploying those giant bugs!
Fortunately for us, but unfortunately for our EDF fellows, those laser cannons are currently mincing them EDF soldiers up real nice. Some ants are dropping out of the fortress. And that's a shame. That's a real shame, but we'll have to deal with them. The Goliath is pretty effective at taking down them laser turrets. The ones at the front are slightly tricky to get at because of the invisible shield screen. So let's concentrate on the ants for the moment. It's like we only have one EDF fellow left, oh dear. We have no EDF fellows.
Ships are taking off from the fortress!
Ants and drones. We have lots of problems. Let's use this building as a bit of a laser shield while it's still standing. Fortunately, I do not believe we'll have to deal with any Hectors. We definitely want to put some distance between ourselves and the fortress because of all the laser cannons. We're going to have to find ourselves some health tubs. Wide shot's actually pretty good at taking out aerial enemies. Don't have to aim it so much. Takes a couple of hits, but they go down. Thankfully, you can usually hit more than one at a time.
Walking away from battle, you think you can just ignore us? Damn!
That is one hell of a rude walking fortress, just leaving like that. Didn't even say goodbye. I'm glad it's gone though, because its lasers were painful, and the enemies that it spawned are plentiful indeed. They're a bit less plentiful now, thankfully. Let's see if we can't murder them all double quick and get back to our life of crime. That's right, dear viewers, Storm 1 is so good at killing aliens that it is in fact a criminal offence. Thankfully the Rozzers have more on their plate at the moment than dealing with my criminal activities, because there's an alien invasion going on. Also, they're all dead. Everybody's dead. Nobody's alive. Aliens killed them all. 2 more enemies, let's get rid of them in a terribly efficient manner.
We couldn't stop it in time. Troops, retreat from your positions!
It always weirds me out when missions end with the general telling us we failed and it's all terrible, and then there's just mission cleared. Good job, you did it! You did it, you lost. Okay, next time, bye.